All right, what's up, YouTube? I'm making this video to supplement another online video to replace Rockerbox gaskets on a 1200cc twin cam Harley Davidson. This is a 2000 FLH TCUI Ultra Classic that I recently inherited, and two things about the video is by Brad the Wizard, and not sure if Wizard's his real last name or not, but that's what he calls himself, Brad the Wizard. And it's a great video, walks through all the torque specs, all the cleaning of the gasket surfaces. Very well done. Two things I want to add. Number one, it doesn't go into how you determine whether it's your rocker box or something like that, or something else. So what happened to me was the bike would not drip a drop of oil parked. But if you took it for a ride, when you came back, it would be dripping oil. So that told me that the leak was at the top end of the engine rather than, say, the oil pan or something, because it took the motor to pump the oil through the engine to get it to start leaking. And in fact, I don't know if you can see this, but let me get a shot light. I haven't cleaned the engine yet. I thoroughly cleaned the Rockerbox surfaces, and I've already installed the gaskets, but you could see, I don't know if you can make that out on YouTube, but like right down back in here, you see the wetness in the oil. That's where it was leaking the worst, this back corner where the gasket failed. And so once again, it only leaked after I drove it, which tells me it was at the top end of the engine because the oil had to be pumped up to leak out. Otherwise, there wasn't a drop of oil leaking. And because it didn't run rough or ragged, I pretty much assumed it was not the head gasket, which is a little bit lower down here. And the fact that the oil starts up here at the bottom of the rocker box is how I diagnosed it as the rocker box. If anybody has any other tips in that on diagnosing this, please leave a comment. But yeah, so I haven't cleaned the engine. I am going to gunk this off and clean this off, but this is the stuff that was on there, and that's where the leak tells me that's where the leak originated, the highest point there, which is above the head gasket. Second thing about Brad the Wizard's video I want to supplement is that he suggests that you need a torque wrench extender, which he shows you in the video. And I'm going to tell you, you don't need that. If you have a decent set of ratchets, then you probably have a reducer. This goes from 1/2 inch to 3/8, and this one goes from 3/8 to 1/4. So regardless of what size your torque wrench is, it's going to be somewhere between it's either going to be 1/2 inch, 3/8, or 1/4 inch drive. The bit in your rocker box wrench, this dooflotcher here, right? This bit goes right in this little circle, right in there, is a 1/4 inch drive. Okay, so it fits right in a 1/4 inch wrench. So because my inch-pound torque wrench has a 1/4 inch drive, it slides right in there. If your torque wrench does not have a 1/4 inch drive, you take one of these the reducers, you slide this in there, you slide your torque wrench in up here if it's 3/8, or if it's 1/2 inch, then you put this one on top of it and throw it in there. All right, these reducers come with most ratchets. Well, not most, but I mean a good ratchet set. If you're going to work on your bike, get a good ratchet set. It's either going to have these or they're like 10 bucks. A set of those torque wrench extenders that he refers to in the video, I looked online, they were $150. So this is a lot cheaper than that. And you want to get your torque right. So yeah, so just slide it right in there and that works. Other than that, like I said, Brad the Wizard, excuse me. Great video, very informative. It walks you through the whole process, step by step, and that's all you need. All right, out here.